What up, peeps? I'm here in this video right now to tell y'all about distractions. Distractions come in many different shapes, many different forms, and come at many different times, and come in multiple times, more than one time. As soon as you weave one distraction, it pushes itself right at you again. As soon as you weave one distraction, it comes back at you again, and then you got to weave it again, and then it comes back again. Point is, I was on a walk a few days ago. I was on a walk, and when I get to this house, there's always this neighborhood cat. I don't know what his name is, but he's this big fuzzy gray cat, and he always runs up to me. He always tries to get my attention. And when I stop and I see the cat, I drop everything that I'm doing. I stop getting my steps in. I stop focusing on the initial task at hand. And I get distracted by the cat. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at the cat. And then the cat comes up and I'm petting him. He's purring. And then I'm looking at the time. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's literally been 30 minutes of me just wasting time messing around with this cat. And I'm like, all right, bro, peace. I got stuff to do. And then I walk around the cat, but he comes after me. He's a persistent fellow. He comes after me. He is persistent. He runs up ahead of me, and then he just flops on the ground on his belly and is like squirming around trying to get my attention. And then I gotta walk around him. I gotta weave him. And then he runs up again and does the same thing about 3-4 more times until like I get far enough to where he knows like, all right, I'm not gonna go that far because I'm trying to stay close to home. You know what I mean? And it was so weird. I literally saw that and I was like, that's literally how distractions are in our everyday, daily life. They come up as something that doesn't even seem like a distraction at first. You know what I mean? Distractions don't always look like distractions. That's when we realize that, oh my gosh, this was distracting me. I waste this much time, you know? It's like you could literally find yourself doom scrolling or something, or whatever it may be, texting, doing something that isn't what you should be doing at that moment, if that makes sense. Distractions are like the cat. I'm coming up, and then the distraction comes towards me, and sometimes it can look all cute, it can look all fuzzy and cuddly, and you're like, oh my gosh, look at that, it's that thing, it's coming right at me, literally. I didn't go to the distraction came to me, and I let myself get distracted. You know what I mean? I'm keeping it as a pet, getting entertained by it. And then when I've wasted so much time is then when I realize it's a distraction. And then when I try to weave the distraction, keep going on ahead, focus on what I should be focusing on, it's going to push itself back up into my face again. But then I gotta weave it again. And then it's gonna try to come back at me, and I gotta slip it. I gotta Dempsey roll out of the way. And that's just something that the devil will always try to do. He'll try to throw you another distraction after you weaved the first or second or third or fourth or fifth one. Let us not be ignorant of the devil's schemes, as what Paul says. I don't know the verse, chapter, or book, but it's in there somewhere. And man, always just remember that distractions don't always look like distractions. You only realize it's a distraction when you've finally have realized how much time it's consumed of you. Our attention is valuable. That's why people say pay attention. I heard that from DeMarcus, that YouTuber. Man, he's always spitting so much catchy stuff, you know? But I encourage you guys to go watch DeMarcus. I like his videos a lot. Point is, distractions don't always look like distractions. And as soon as you weave and dodge the other one, it's going to keep coming at you. It's going to be persistent. It's going to try to shove itself back in your face. You just got to weave it, slip, roll, get out of there. Keeping your eyes on Jesus. Keeping your eyes and focus on the task at hand. Yeah. But that's pretty much it. The analogy of distractions. from my interactions with the neighborhood cat. That's the video. Hope you guys liked it. Hope this helped somebody, and hope anyone, even just one person, can learn anything from this in the same way that I'm always learning. And man, make sure y'all are staying in prayer, staying in your Bibles, and yeah, you can have 100% certainty that you're going to heaven. I was just talking with a guy at the gym saying that if Jesus took 100% of your punishment, then you would have zero punishment left to receive, right? So where would you get to go when you die? Heaven. And that's not contingent on us. We can't cooperate with God's grace. Romans 11:6 says otherwise about that. In our hands, nothing we bring, but the cross where Jesus saved us, we cling. And so that's what Jesus says in Matthew 11:28. Come to me, all of you who are weary and heavy burdened, and I will give you rest. Not just physical rest, but that spiritual rest. Rest in him, knowing that he finished the work and that you're guaranteed heaven. You know? But that's the video. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.